to them. I don't know if Drika's taken all of them.
No, she doesn't do that anymore.
They're
She
just
doesn't
gone.
she doesn't do that anymore.
That seems to be like a phenomenon for everyone, though, right?
That they lose their socks?
Yeah.
No, people don't lose their socks. They just mismatch them.
What do you mean mismatch
Well, you
them?
wash your socks, your clothes, and you they're together. When you put them in the washer, and when you wind up losing one, you're like, "Where'd my sock go?" And then you got one, and they got the mate to it.
Yeah, but I haven't lost like 10 socks to the dryer. They're just all,
No, yours
they're
are just gone.
They're just all gone. I don't know.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know what
they-
you. I don't know what you did to 'em. What? I haven't
Shantae
done it.
loses her socks and my stuff sometimes. I said,
No, I
"Who in the
don't.
world sock is this?" Because you get the socks with the real short top.
I don't.
I had socks in my wash.
Oh, I do have a pair of your socks. Yes, they're very comfortable. They're very comfortable.
Not mine.
Yeah, there's a pair
is
that you left in the dryer,
Oh, I
and
did.
and they
Oh.
got mixed in with my whites, and I've had them ever since. Probably been over a year.
You can fit those with your feet?
What are you trying to say? What's wrong with my feet? What's wrong with my feet?
Most socks go from an 8 to a 9. Or what is it? What's the size?
There's a range.
to
Anytime
10.
you buy a sock, it's a size range.
Yeah,
Jesus.
from 8 to size
You
10.
act like I have
Something
like
like that.
humongous feet or something.
Yeah.
No, but they're bigger than grandma's.
So
I'm just surprised you could fit them, that's all.
Well, like I said, the size goes like from an 8 to a 10 shoe size.
yeah, duh. Boy, don't you know anything?
No, I don't know. I thought yours would have been dramatically smaller than hers, but I guess not.
That's how your mind works sometimes. I don't
Her foot's
understand it.
bigger. I wear an 8 and you wear what? 9?
I wear a 9 or 9.5. It really does depend on what kind of shoe it is. In a high heel, I probably want to go up a half size bigger.
Yeah.
They need some space. They fit a little bit tighter. But a tennis shoe, I'm like a 9.
Hmm.
Depends on what brand of tennis shoe, too.
Yeah.
Just depends. 9, 9.5.
Yeah.
So,
It is kind of disturbing when you see a woman with huge feet.
well, it's disturbing for me when I saw a man with small feet. So what? So what's your point?
No, I'm just kidding. I haven't seen very many women with large, like.
Kind of reminds you of like the King of the Hill, where they always made fun of Peggy's feet.
Did they?
didn't
Yeah, they did,
remember.
because she always had big feet.
I don't remember that.
Peggy Hill. If you watch King of the Hill, they always make fun of
Yeah.
Peggy's feet.
I don't remember that.
She has big feet.
Yeah.
She wears like a size 10 or something, or 11. It's like huge. There's like a whole episode
big.
that talks about her feet and how big they are. It's pretty funny.
Oh my god, a lot of.
You have to go back and you have to watch it
Yeah.
now. It's
I-
pretty funny.
Well, Yul Brenner, he's got small feet. One of them plays on Ten Commandments.
Who?
With
Yul
Yul Brenner, haven't you noticed that? He's got, some people talk about his feet being that small for a man.
That's so funny that
He
she
hasn't
just
even
thought of an
noticed
actor
You ain't
from.
noticed that
I just
either,
thought of
have
a random actor from the '60s or something. that nobody
you haven't
knows. It's like,
noticed
oh, he's
that
got
either,
small.
have you?
I don't know. I watched the Ten Commandments, and I didn't pay that much
Well,
attention.
you pay
That's
attention
that's
to
crazy. You've seen that movie too many times. No, it's so crazy that you've seen that movie and thought, oh, that one has small
it.
feet.
Well, he does, for real. I've seen it. Some
That's
people-
pretty funny.
Some people be talking about how small his feet are. to
What?
a man.
There's like a discussion about it somewhere.
No,
No,
but
there
I've
might
I've
be.
heard some people talk about his
That's
feet.
what I'm
how small
saying.
they are.
So who's been talking about this guy's feet?
Different ones, every now and then.
Mom has. Oh my gosh, mom just watches movies all day long, and so she goes from watching movies to like on Google. You're on your phone way too much. You be looking up stuff.
I
Yeah,
do.
she talks to us about us being on the phone all the time. You've
I know.
become an addict
Kinda.
too.
Not really.
Yeah.
See, that's why I be looking up stuff, and y'all say, "Where'd you get that?" I say, "On the internet," because I trying to learn about things.
Well, that's
Ain't
good.
nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yul Brenner had small feet.
Well, look. Next time you look at it and you see what I'm talking about.
I can't watch that movie now. I like the Ten Commandments, I do, but now I'll just be looking at Yul Brenner's feet.
Oh my god.
I'd be like, oh my gosh, he does have small
Yeah,
feet.
he does. Yeah.
He was a short guy though too. Tristan has no idea who we're talking
I
about.
don't
He
know
doesn't
who
know
that
who
is.
Yul Brynner is.
Bald-headed one plays.
I've never seen the movie.
Oh, you haven't?
Tristan, you haven't
No.
seen it? Oh my lord.
Oh,
I don't
you
think
know
so.
then.
No, I've never
Tristan,
seen
you
that.
need to get it together.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Well,
that-
you have to watch it.
Yeah.
So did you get any compliments on your Alice in Chains shirt today?
That's nice.
No, I just put this on for the podcast.
Oh. He dressed for the podcast today. And by the way,
I'm not going to wear my work uniform on the podcast.
welcome to episode
61.
61
Right?
of the Tay and Tristan Hour.
Tay and Tristan Hour. It's the Tay and Tristan Hour. Welcome aboard.
I cannot talk today. I'm very tired today. But yeah, so welcome.
Here we are.
Yeah, so I do want to say just before we start that rest in peace and power to Malcom Jamal Warner, who passed
yeah.
away yesterday due to drowning in Costa Rica. So Theo from the Cosby Show.
Did
It's
you hear about that,
gone.
Grandma?
Mm-mm.
You didn't hear, but she's finding out in real time.
Yeah, so Malcolm Jamal Warner, the
really?
the guy who played Theo on the Huxtable on the Cosby Show,
Oh yeah.
he died yesterday from
Yeah.
drowning.
At
So
54 years old.
54 years old.
Young.
So definitely condolences go out to his family.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's on vacation with his family, and he died. I mean, this is the I was seeing like all of the reactions coming in from people, and I agree with everybody else. Like this one hurts. It's like,
Yeah,
man,
I couldn't believe that when I saw it.
I saw it. Yeah, I was online
I-
just
I
searching, and
thought he-
he
drowned.
drowning. He got caught in like the rip current
Oh.
in the water and just drowned. Because people can swim. That's the thing. Like you can be a great swimmer, but when you're in that water, maybe
Yeah, that's it.
it can happen, you know. And
Yeah.
it was just this. And then I'm just like, why? Like why? Like nice people. Why are nice and good people gone? And then I thought about it, and then I was like, I know why. Because God, like, He's like, I'm just gonna, you know, it's just time. It's just people's time.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to suffer on this crazy evil earth anymore, even though it's sad that he's not here. But yeah, it's just like, why him? Why not? There's some other people.
Don't imply any threats or wish.
I
ill
don't
upon
wish
people.
ill upon other people. I'm just saying, I
know what you mean.
I hate it whenever good people are gone and there's still evil people on this earth that hurt people
Yeah.
and like it. You know, this world is so evil and all the good people are being taken away.
Oh,
I
they're
feel
gonna
like.
get their punishment.
I know, but I'm not
Oh.
implying anything, but I'm just
He
saying.
definitely
no.
started to.
I'm not implying anything.
What's their time?
I'm
That's
just.
hard.
Why? Why are you
Nothing.
laughing? My son can read my mind. But yeah, I mean, so just rest in power to Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah, the
today.
same thing happened a few years ago to this. He was a WWE wrestler, and do you remember
yeah.
that he was on? I think he was
Yeah.
on vacation with his family, and he
Yeah.
drowned.
Yeah.
This is the same thing. The rip
Which
current.
Rip
one was
current.
that?
I don't remember.
The rip current,
He was
yeah.
he was a newer
Mm.
wrestler. I don't think you would know.
Yeah, he did. He died.
I don't think you would know who he was.
No, he wasn't like an older.
No, yeah, he was a newer guy.
He was
His
a
name
newer-
was Shad. Oh no, I do remember him. That was him.
Yeah.
Shad Gaspard. Do you remember? I don't know. You probably weren't watching it this time, but do you remember, like in the 2000s, like 07, 08, 09, there was a tag team called Shad and JTG.
Yes.
And they played like the Hood Rats.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
It was
yeah,
Shad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's
same thing
dangerous.
happened to him.
Yeah, it's dangerous out there. So
Yeah.
it's sad, you know, and I'll definitely be, you know, watching, you know, some clips and reruns of the Cosby Show.
Yeah, I mean he's
for sure.
he's the centerpiece of one of, if not the most classic episode of television, with the one where they like were simulating him living on his own.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, that's one of the most classic episodes of TV of all time.
And the Gordon Gartrell shirt. The one where his sister Denise makes the shirt that's supposed to be a Gordon Gartrell designer shirt, and it just is
Oh,
a
yeah,
mess.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
is
That
like
was
the
funny.
one of the other classic episodes. And every time I see that episode, I just crack up laughing. It doesn't matter how many times I see it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like that. And that show was just, regardless of how people feel about Bill Cosby and the whole thing, whatever surrounding him, the fact is that show was an amazing show.
Yeah.
And
Was.
it highlighted African American and people in the black community as successes.
Yeah, it did.
You know, and that could be a successful lawyer and a doctor and raise kids that weren't gangbangers. And living and the family wasn't living in the ghetto.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, kudos to Bill Cosby and all of the other producers who wanted to portray black Americans in a more positive light,
Yeah.
regardless of how people feel about Bill Cosby.
Mm-hmm.
He did have a good show.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the show we grew up on.
Yeah.
Watched every Thursday night.
Yeah, sure did.
Couldn't wait for the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was just, yeah. And then there was I think it was either Jamie Foxx or somebody else who made a statement about, I don't think it was Jamie Foxx, but some other celebrity made a statement today about that if people didn't have like a positive or like a positive role model or like a brother figure or somebody to look up to, they looked to like Theo as like that model, that role
Yeah.
model, growing up as a young man. So I think specifically for young men in the black community.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was wonderful. So it's sad that
Yeah, it is.
he's gone, but he left, you know, definitely I think a legacy that his family is proud of. And
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's sad. This one hurts.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah. Rest in peace, and rest in peace to Shad Gaspard, too,
Ah.
the wrestler. Brooklyn. That's how their theme started.
Yes.
We're bringing
yes.
the hood to you. What you gonna do?
Yes, I remember that because Tristan loved wrestling then. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
sure,
yes.
I did too. Sure.
Well, oh my gosh, yeah, we all loved wrestling back in the day. So,
Yeah.
so that was one thing. There was something. Oh yes, and then of course, we had been without air conditioning. I have posted several or a couple of videos on our platforms, and yeah, we had gone since last Thursday.
Yeah, it was Thursday is when I think it started acting up.
Yes.
Whenever I got home, because I remember coming home and I was like, "Why is it so hot in here?" And then I looked
Yeah.
at the thermostat. I was like, "Who put it on 80?" This is
Yeah.
crazy. It's middle. So I was like, "Mom, it's hot in here." She's like, "Oh no, yeah, it's not working.
Yeah.
It's not cooling the house."
We thought it was the filter, so we changed the filter.
Yeah.
Because last time it did that, the filter was like filthy, and I was like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah.
Let's change that. But
I changed it.
Tristan changed it, so it wasn't that. So, but yeah, it was crazy, and it got up to like 90 degrees, 91 degrees in the house. It didn't matter and that happened on the worst weekend. Like it was terrible heat wave here in Florida, and then that's the weekend our air conditioning unit decides it wants to be like, I'm going to take a vacation,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to work today.
Yeah.
And yeah.
For the next few days.
Yeah, it's been 4 days. I mean, literally since Thursday night.
Yeah.
Because then I put in the ticket, the work order to, you know, and then they didn't get a hold of us all day Friday. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
And then I thought I was crazy and thinking, wait a minute, maybe I didn't put in the request until Friday. But I was
Mhm.
like, no, because usually when that happens, I'm pretty good with getting in touch with them.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway.
Yeah,
It was terrible. I don't know how I lived without central air.
we did shoot well years ago, but now can't do without it.
No,
I
it's,
don't know how
Not
we did
really.
it. I don't know how we do it.
Well, nobody had air conditioning. That's the thing of that.
I know. So how did we live without it?
I don't know.
It's crazy.
that's just all you were used to. You were just used to it.
Yeah, that's true. just used to it.
You hadn't felt the
More bad.
luxury of air conditioning in your house.
But we had air conditioning whenever we were younger though. But it's still like warm in the house. It's just not scorching like it was. Like it's still taking a while for it to cool down.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't know.
It was hot in here this time.
It's hot in here. It's hot in this
Yeah.
room still, but it's
And
not
it was
like
hot
it was.
because when it starts running, sweat starts running down my face all the time. It's hot. It's usually it used to not do that, but it does now. It does.
Yeah.
Sweat be running down my face. It never did do that. I never had that problem.
Well, because it wasn't 90 degrees in here. That's
No,
why.
It got up
but
to
I never did.
91. It was crazy.
I know exactly. That's why you started sweating, because it was 90 degrees.
It was 91.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It's crazy hot.
Yeah.
Shoot.
The other night, oh my God, I was trying some way to figure out how to cool my room down. So I was like wetting towels and trying to put them over my floor fans. I got like a little like food container and
Yeah.
put some water and ice in it and put it in front of the fan
Yeah.
to see if it would try to cool me off.
Did it.
No.
Didn't know.
So you know what I did at like midnight? I don't remember. I think it might have been Sunday night.
Yeah.
Or no, Saturday night. I think it was Saturday night.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But I at like midnight I got in the tub in cold water and just laid in there for like an hour.
Oh my God.
How in the world did you do? How in the world did you?
I just
do that?
laid in cold water until 1 in the morning because it was so hot. I had to figure out a way to cool down.
How did
a little bit.
How did that feel?
The
Cold
water, no, yeah. Well, it's not. The water isn't that cold this time of year.
Cold enough.
Yeah,
It's
it's not. It's like it's not
It's
even
like-
lukewarm. It's like
It's not. It's like
it's not
like,
ice cold.
It's like
though.
getting in a pool. Not
Yeah.
even a cold pool. Just like a pool that's been like that's kind of warm.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was as cold as it would get.
Like if you were getting a pool. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was enough to cool me down
Yeah.
a little bit. But it wasn't that cold. I laid
That's
in there
funny.
for an hour and then I didn't dry off and just
Oh,
went straight to bed.
Yeah.
So that I could feel, so that the
Yeah.
fans, would hit me.
That is the
Yeah.
only time I felt cool is like
Yeah.
after I took a shower and I just like usually will cover up. I was like, nope, I'm just gonna be freewheeling out there, man. I was like, I am like,
Just let the
I'm
air hit you
okay.
from
I was
the-
like, I'll just
from the
air,
fans.
I'll air dry today.
Yeah.
And I think I was even like, man, I was like, I have some couth about me and manners, but I was like, man, if I lived alone.
Oh, yeah.
You walk around naked.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah. I was like, I don't know, man. Last few days, I don't know if I want to put on any drawers.
Yeah.
It was so hot in here.
Yeah, the skin.
It was
just
crazy.
sticking. To
Yeah, and
you.
it just
It's
sucks
so
because
sticky.
it just sucks because when like when I come home from work, like it's
Yeah.
during the summer, it's really hot outside.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been outside for a lot of the day. You're just expecting to open the door and feel like a nice cool breeze, and you just walk in and it's even hotter.
Yeah, it was hotter.
It just, especially yesterday,
Yeah,
it just
bad.
hits you in the face.
It was bad. Yeah, it was like, wait a minute. I was like, should I stay outside or should I come in the house?
Yeah.
Because as soon as I came in the house, I was like, man, this is worse. I was like, I'm going outside. And I stayed outside till it was almost dark.
And
You
then she
know.
made an iPod.
And now I made a video.
A video.
And then I was just
What
like,
was it,
ah.
a video?
I just made a short
Yeah.
little video, and I was telling people this is like my current situation. There's no air conditioning. That people are supposed to be coming, and then I was just like, I mentioned it was hotter than a jalapeno coochie. And then I was like, I was like, it's hot. And then I was just like, I'm sweating and my face was just so wet.
Yeah.
It just didn't matter. Like even today when they were working on it, the sweat was dripping down my face and I just had this wet rag that I would just wipe my face. Like I don't like to sweat like that. That is the
No,
most
you don't.
uncomfortable feeling.
It is. Especially even like you would take a shower,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then like an hour later you're sweating again. And
Right.
you want to take another shower.
Yeah.
It's like
Exactly.
it's crazy.
But I'm still grateful. Like I'm still grateful I have a house. I'm still grateful. But I remember saying in the video, I was like, I remember being a kid and we had just fans and the windows would be open. But I still remember we lived in Missouri. Like we were not in Florida heat.
Yeah, I mean
it's a little bit different.
It still gets hot there, but it's not as humid.
The
this
Florida
is
heat
more
is
of a
different.
Well, it's more of a
it's tropical. Yeah. So it's funny because I turned the camera around and I said, "Look, there's no wind. There's no wind," and it still felt better outside than in this house.
Yeah,
There's something wrong with that. It's not okay, you
Yeah.
know. So yeah, but it's working now, and I'm still like freaked out because I'm like, okay, now once it gets to the temperature where it's cool and it clicks off, I'm like, is it gonna click back on? So I'm like freaked out about it, and I can't be up and down all night checking that freaking air unit out there.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure it clicks back
Oh,
on.
for heaven's sakes, you're just paranoid.
Yes, I am.
Paranoid.
Yeah, I am.
yeah. Me
Because
too.
I don't want to go through 4 days of not having any air in here, and you don't need to be sitting in here with no air either.
Well, you can hear it when it clicks on and off.
You'll feel it if it don't click back on. We're gonna
I'll
wake
start
up
to
in a
feel it.
puddle of sweat again.
Yeah.
I don't bother
And I
me.
can't. And I work from home, and I'm in this office all day. Like I can't sit and this room has no ceiling fan.
Yeah.
All I've got is just like a tabletop fan. I cannot work in here and all day. I'll be sick just with the fan. All it's going to do is circulate hot air.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to do me any good. I'll pass out in here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it
it'd be
wouldn't
crazy.
it wouldn't be so bad for me because
Tristan has an air conditioner in his room. I'm just going to bust it out for him.
I had the brilliant idea to buy a window AC unit
Mm.
because I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sleep anymore like this. Like I just had to do something, and yeah, it's beautiful. It was beautiful when
Probably got
we
down to
first
ice
when we
cold.
first plugged it in and you felt the air.
Oh,
Oh my God, it felt so good.
I'm going to tell you what. If this happens again, you're just going to be sleeping with that door open. Because if this happens again, you're not closing that door and sucking up all the air.
Well, it wouldn't. I mean, it's not that big. If it was a big one, maybe it would. It would.
It
cool
would
the house
still
down.
feel better to have some air circulating somewhere in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
turn it way down so it'd be ice cold in here.
It's 65 degrees in his room.
Well, I had it on 65 last night.
Yes.
That's too cold.
Not for me.
Ain't
No, and if he has it on 65 and he's got the door open, that's going to circulate. Believe me, with the fans going, it'd be just fine.
I don't think so.
Oh, I think so.
I don't. It might help a little bit. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be
Not
like.
much.
I don't.
Let
think
me just put it
might
this-
be noticeable in like the if you're standing. In
Let
the
me
kitchen
put
or
it this way: if that happens again, somebody's going to be buying me an air conditioner for the living room.
You, Tristan, he will.
Somebody's going to help me buy one
Should I?
because somebody gets a discount.
She do. He does.
Yeah.
I would help you. I would help you buy one.
Because I'm not going through that again until
Yeah,
they fix
no,
it the
it's-
correct
it's-
way.
it's-
I can't do it again. I can't have mom sick, and I can't have Johnny sick either.
I was okay because
Mom,
I had two fans. I had the little purple one, and then I had the ceiling fan, and it was pretty good.
Oh my God! You know what happened the other day? Grandma texted me. I think it was yesterday. Grandma texted me because the night before she had given me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't even
It
imagine.
was the night before she had given me her little purple fan to put on my desk next to my TV, so I had more air. And so yesterday she texted me while I'm at work, and she's like, "I had to take the fan back. My ceiling fan went out." And I was like, "What? Your ceiling fan went out? Are you sure?"
No, it didn't.
And then she texts me back. She's like, "Oh, I didn't have the switch on." And she still kept the fan too. But she's like, "No, I didn't have the switch
Oh
on."
my
It's fine."
God! Why didn't you tell me if you needed help? I'm right here in the house.
But it's just hilarious that she thought it went out. But didn't
Ceiling
have-
fans don't
she
go out
didn't-
like
She
that.
didn't have the switch on.
Did you tell her to check the? Did you check the switch?
I think I
Grandma?
said, "Are you sure?" Because I was like, "There's no way it went out like that. Like, there's no way."
It slowed up and stopped, and I said, "What is this?" And then I tried to switch on the wall and turned it back on. Then it started up again. It didn't right away. Then later it started up again. It turned on and off. And I said, "Oh, okay." It didn't
That-
go out.
But it was so.
You know what I
It's
think
so
is so
funny.
funny about that too? It's just because mom has never used that fan since we've moved here.
Yeah, never. She never
I
uses it.
haven't, no.
No.
This is the first time, so you must have been like really hot.
Yeah. 'Cause she likes it warm in her room.
I know it must have been too warm.
Yeah, it was a little too warm. Once you start sweating, once there's beads of sweat on your face, then yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's been like ridiculously
Then
like
Tristan
too hot.
texts back, I knew it.
Yeah, I did say that. I did say that.
I knew it, Grandma. Them
But
two together. Oh
But
my
it's so
gosh.
great how we're so used to air conditioning when like even in like other like developed countries like England and like
Yeah.
the whole European area, a
Mhm.
lot of those places don't have indoor air conditioning.
Yeah.
Like none of the houses or flats as they call them, none of them have air conditioning.
Yeah, like central air. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's
I need to
crazy.
go to a cafe or something that has air conditioning. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that, yeah, I mean, I was like, I used to be able to stand this. What is happening? Like, why can I not? And I did, but I was like, man, I was like, I remember us having like not having like the air conditioning in the house for the longest time.
Mhm.
And then, we never knew how hot it was. And now you have a digital thing that says it's 90 degrees in here. I mean, it's like, I think it just messes with our psyche too. It's just like,
Mhm.
but yeah, I mean, we grew up without it, but now it's just, we're kind of spoiled.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We're just definitely spoiled. I should have just, it's funny because your Aunt Tracy was saying, she was like, y'all need to go out there. She's like, I got a hose and a sprayer. She's like, why don't you just go out there and spray each other
Spray each other.
to cool off? I was like, man, that's a
No.
great idea. Well, we did it as kids when you were too hot.
Yes, so.
You ain't got no pool.
Yeah. Well, there's a pond. You could jump in the pond.
Johnny said he was going to jump in the pond. I was like, yeah, you go right ahead with
Well,
them
let him
snakes
jump-
and alligators and then
let
when
him
anything
jump
else that's
there
back in there.
and sink all down in the mud.
Well, Johnny can swim. He'd be
Yeah,
fine.
but you get stuck in the mud, you can't swim out of there.
No,
Right.
she couldn't.
I know I couldn't, so I drowned.
No, I can't because I can't swim. So no, I
If
couldn't.
if it was an emergency, you would swim.
I don't think so.
Yes,
Yeah, I
you
think
would.
if it was life or
It's
death.
emergency, somebody
maybe.
was drowning like Tristan. Even you
Yeah.
would learn how you would swim where you thought you could or not.
Yeah, sure.
know?
Your body, your adrenaline. Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Yeah. That's like your
Uh,
your fight, flight, or freeze. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You would.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tristan was out there drowning. Yes, of course I would. I wouldn't even care if I drowned in the
I
process.
didn't. You wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care if I drowned in the process
No.
as long as he lived. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. You're my son. You would do it
Yeah,
when you have
that's-
kids. You'll do that for your kids
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It won't matter. I've lived my life.
Mhm.
Well, there's something I just thought to ask you. It's related to something you guys wanted to talk about. But I wanted to ask you, Mom.
Mm.
Did Grandma ever leave you in a hot car in the summer?
Yes. Yes. I grew up in the 80s. Yes, we were
Grandma.
always left in the cars. So kids then were always left in the car and just leave the window cracked.
Yeah.
So we couldn't leave the. See, she's laughing because as soon as you said that, and
we were only like gone a few minutes.
okay, yeah,
That's what they always say.
Yes.
Isn't that what they
Yes,
always
always. We were always left in the car. Just leave the window cracked and ain't gotta be all the way. It's like it's hot in here. Just be quiet. I'm a few minutes. It's like, oh my God. And it seemed like forever. And it wasn't like in the winter when we
Yeah.
were left in the car. It was the summertime. The winter they would bring us in because we didn't want to freeze.
Didn't
us.
want to freeze to death, but a heat stroke is fine.
yeah. If it's summertime, well, you're fine. You ain't gonna freeze to death.
Yeah.
They want to, because in the wintertime you could get hypothermia and then they cut off limbs, and then the people would be like, well, what happened to your kid? Well, I left him in the car and,
Yeah.
but leave your kids. And of course, and then it was like the big black Cordoba. So black cars, that
Yeah.
draw probably more heat,
Yeah.
Just because it was black, draw no.
I don't know what it did, but we was left in the cars. That's all I know. With the windows down, and usually it
For
wasn't
a
like
few minutes.
Mom. It was longer than
They
a
always
few
say
minutes
that.
because it's in a grocery store. You ain't in no grocery store for a few minutes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you go in there and get something and come out.
Yeah. Okay. That's
know-
what she says.
Yeah.
Y'all loved that Cordova. That Cordova was good. Was a nice car.
Yeah, didn't like to be in it when it was hot. Shit, it didn't matter if the interior of it was red or white or whatever. The seats were hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what a Cordova looks like, Don?
No.
You don't?
No,
What
he'll have
brand
to
is
look.
that?
Nice car. You
Was
know,
it a
you seen
Buick?
it. No,
No.
you ain't seen no. You never did.
Mom,
see
I remember the Cordova. Yes, I did.
it. It's black.
I know it was black. I was young.
Yeah.
You think I don't remember what that car looked
The
like?
Cordova. Yeah.
Yes,
You
mother.
remember? Okay.
Yes, mother. It had white interior.
Yeah.
It was a Chrysler.
Chrysler.
Right.
Chrysler.
Chrysler.
Cardo. Ooh, those are nice.
Black. It was black. Yeah.
Ooh, you had one of those?
Yeah.
What year?
I can't remember.
Those are nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a nice car. Yeah.
But it's interesting because Grandma, you were talking about you saw something on the news where a lady left her kids in the car in the hot car. Did something happen to the kids? Did they pass away?
That I just told you about?
Yeah, that you were talking
No,
about earlier.
it's on news. She was a black woman. She looked crazy anyway. She was bothering her. She was bothering,
Why?
she was bothering her in the
Oh my God.
in the show, and they said you know how kids are. And then she got tired of it, and she took her outside and put her in the car and left her in the hot car. Went back in the show.
But did the child die?
No, like he got a little more. He would have. He got really sick.
Who found him?
I don't know. They didn't say.
She's
Yeah.
black and she looked crazy.
Yeah, she took the baby out, the little kid out.
How old was he?
He was, I guess he's small. They didn't say. They just said, you know, that she got tired of him, her, and then took him out there and put him in the car. So he obviously was small,
Oh wow.
real young,
Wow. That's sad.
and left him, went back in the show.
I hope
Mhm.
I hope they I hope he's with family and not like in the system though.
Yeah.
If they took him, you know.
Yeah, they did. She did. She all crazy, wild, hair nappy and shit. Yeah.
Well, you don't hold back, Mom. Damn.
Uh,
You don't hold back.
well, I'm just telling the truth of the matter.
No, that's okay. No, you can tell the truth about it. No, I mean, I think that's just crazy. Like, I mean, it's the same thing. It's just you don't if you can't go somewhere, like if you have your child with you, and you're like, oh, the child's getting on my nerves. They're not trash.
Little baby, I think.
If it's a little baby or toddler, I mean, they're not going to just sit there like an adult and be quiet.
Yeah, you should
know?
expect them to
He's real
do what
small.
babies do.
Yes, exactly. And if you ain't going to do it, you don't need to have a child.
They don't. He was
Seriously, they don't need to have a child. So the
Yeah.
child needs to be taken away, and neither,
Small. Yeah.
I don't like to see any child in the system because foster families be abusing kids too. But not every foster family. I'm just saying sometimes the foster care system can be a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
iffy.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, it's better if a child can stay with their parent or at least with family members that they know,
Mm-hmm.
Very
rather than
small.
be with
He's a
strangers.
small kid. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you don't want to take care of them and recognize that a child's going to be a child and trying to make it be like an adult or a teenager or older, I mean, you don't need to be having no kids.
Yeah,
There's a lot of women out there that do not need to be parents.
I agree.
They just don't. I understand people make mistakes,
Yeah,
but don't leave your
but
child
that's
in
that's
a
more
hot
that's
car.
more than a mistake.
Come on, like you're actually trying to harm.
Yeah,
this
that's not a
child.
mistake. She
trying to harm
she
them.
Chose to put
To
the
do it.
baby in
Yes,
the car.
yes.
Because she couldn't
Mhm.
watch the show. She took the baby out there and put it in the car. And the winds all rolled up 90-degree weather.
Yeah.
And went back in the show. That's what they said.
Yeah. You know what's interesting whenever something like this happens, especially like if the child passes away, there's always a discussion about people will say like, "Oh, well, back in the day, I would have just opened the door and got out." Why can't these kids just open the door
They're
and
too
get out?
small.
But what do you think about that argument?
I mean, the fact that I think it's a mute argument because you should be putting your child in a hot car in the first place.
Yeah,
And-
Grandma.
Well, see,
Yeah, Mom.
The thing of it is, and then they make out like they forget the little kid. They're little. They can't get out of the car. And went in there, one man, He got out, and the little kid was in the car. It was hot, and then he went in there to work. And the
Yeah.
doctor said, "No,
So
he died."
that's the problem. Like
He said, he said, "Oh, I forgot." How the
No,
hell you gonna forget?
But a lot
I
of times,
think
but there's been a lot of cases where the kids were like 8 or 9 or 10 years old, where it's possible that they could have opened the door.
why were the
Yeah.
kids? So my question always is, why were they brought to wherever they were going? Like, what is it? Why? So, like, if you know that you're working, why did you take your child to work? Why are you not trying to get some kind of either assistance or saving up for childcare for
He said
them?
he forgot.
And I no that no I'm sorry. I'm not. That's a poor
No,
excuse.
yeah.
I'm not accepting that. I'm not.
See, most times those kids aren't 8 or 9; they're little
No.
babies.
No, but there's been cases
There's
where
been
the
kids
where
where
the
they've been
children
older.
were
Yeah.
older.
But not
Yeah.
too much, though.
Yeah.
They're all little. They can't get out of the car
I
or roll the window down.
I don't
you
know.
know?
I think that I think that whenever kids are like 8, let's say they're like 8 or 9, right? And they're like, "Why didn't you just get out of the car
Mhm.
and open it up?" Well, okay, so then they take the risk of being kidnapped,
Yeah.
you know?
That's true.
By the way, I don't agree with this point. By the way, I'm just
I
it's
don't
just
I don't agree with
something
it.
that a lot of people argue.
Yeah, they do, but I think that just makes it to where people just rationalize it. I think
Well,
some people
it's
will
an
try to make an
insensitive
argument out of anything.
It's an insensitive argument in the first place.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's just basic common sense that people need to have, that you don't leave your kids in a hot car with the windows rolled up.
Yeah.
I mean, at least mom did crack our windows.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just
I wasn't in the store that long.
That's what they always say. I wasn't in there that long.
I come right out.
I cracked the window.
I'm just gonna keep going back and forth to her all the time. So no, I think that
What promotes them?
what makes them do it?
Yeah, what promotes them to do that?
I don't want to say like they're crazy. I just think they don't want to have the responsibility sometimes of their child. Sometimes it could be a lot of things. Like I don't know if they intentionally are wanting to harm the child.
What do you think?
I
I think they intentionally do it. What do you think?
I don't know.
I think I'm sure surely there's cases of that where the parent is just crazy
It's crazy.
and
yeah.
they want to kill their child. That's definitely
they are,
happened.
Yeah.
yeah,
definitely
right,
happened.
exactly.
But I think more times than not, it's just them being like extremely irresponsible
Yeah.
and just not having any forethought
Mm-hmm.
about what they're doing.
And when they do it's like that, there's something wrong with them in the head. They're mentally ill, sick in some kind of way. That you're not gonna leave your baby in the car after you done had that as part of you, and you're gonna leave your baby in the car. Something gotta be wrong with you. You know?
A lot of times, probably, yeah.
And don't think no more about it.
But I think sometimes they may think, oh, it's not that hot. Like, I'll only be gone for a few minutes. They'll be fine. And then they end up not being fine.
I couldn't.
See,
I couldn't do that.
No.
Never forget your kids like that. You can't do it.
Yeah. See, mom never left us. Like she never left me
No,
by myself.
Just,
She it was me and like it'd be like me or Steven or somebody else in the car, but Steven probably did get out the car a couple times. Like we were smart, we would get out the car.
Yeah.
But like, get in the car, here comes mom. So I mean, we were just bad kids.
Yeah,
We weren't trying to stay up in there the whole time. But I mean, I think it's there is something probably wrong.
It is something
But
else.
I think it's just a mother's instinct not to, like, it's your mother's instinct. When you get out of the car, the first instinct is to open that back door and to grab your baby out of the car.
Exactly,
Like, you
yeah.
don't leave your child in the car.
No.
Even if you're just, going in for the DMV or store just for like a few minutes. You take your child with you, because nowadays people kidnap kids, they sex traffic kids, they kidnap and kill them. I mean, it's not. And then if you leave them in the car, people can break in, hotwire, steal your car with your baby in it. I mean, your kids in it, and they cannot fend for themselves.
Yeah.
No.
So either that's what I'm saying. Like if there's women that have these children, they just don't have the motherly instinct or something. Something is off. I never left you in your car seat in the car. Like as soon as I got out of the car, my instinct was to grab you out.
Yeah, take your baby
And
out.
I
Yeah.
think that people just don't, either the women now, some of them, the younger, maybe they just don't like want to be bothered. They don't want to be bothered, or they're like, I don't want to have to read. Like, it could be something as simple as I don't want to have to unbuckle him, then take him out, and then put him back in. I mean, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Seriously, it doesn't have to be something overly complicated.
Yeah.
Why they do what they do.
But I
know.
think it happens all the time though. Like I
know,
remember one time
I know.
I was with my girlfriend. We were at Dollar Tree or something, and we were leaving the Dollar Tree, and there was a car parked there, and there was this little girl in the back seat all by herself. She was like 4 or 5 years old,
Yeah.
and my
Crazy.
my girlfriend was like, "Well, what? They just left her in the car." She almost wanted to call somebody
Yeah.
because she was
She
just
should have.
sitting out there by herself.
Herself.
No, she should have.
Yeah.
She should have called
But,
somebody.
you know, that did actually happen where she works at.
Mhm.
Somebody was shopping where she works, and this lady, she left her kids in the car, and they did call the police because it was like, I don't remember like what time of year it was. It wasn't cold, that's for
Yeah.
sure. And yeah, they had to call the police. Tell 'em she just left her kid in the car.
Just left them. Yeah.
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 You know, it makes sense. You know.
Yeah.
I
And
feel.
people should. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's something wrong in their head. This didn't happen to them in their life. This kind of, you know, what do you think? This kind of, I don't know. Maybe their parents were abusive to them or something. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think that's the case.
And
that-
then-
instead, unless it's like a premeditated thing or a thing where like they're quick to anger or violence.
Yeah.
And their first instinct, if their baby's crying, is to try to shut it up
Shut it up. Yeah.
instead of trying to comfort it.
Yeah.
And you know, there's people like that out there, and those kind of people would do that.
Yeah.
You know, but honestly, I think most of the time it's just them being irresponsible. Honestly.
I think so too.
I never leave none of y'all in the car. Even y'all, I never did do it. You know,
She
how-
just said you did.
How are you going? Well, you know. But how would you? Why? How could you leave your child in the car? I can't see that. You know, that's
Well,
the
they
first
just-
thing you think of. You know, get your kids out the car in the back. You know, you're gonna be gone for a while, so you don't leave your kids in there. Take them out. You know, any place, anywhere.
Well, in mom's defense,
You know.
in mom's defense, I will say, yes, she did, but I think it was also just kind of like a different. I think it was a little bit of a different time then.
Yeah.
You're talking
Yeah.
probably like late 70s, early. I mean, you're talking like the 80s.
Mhm.
Doesn't mean that the time wasn't like, you know, like
Yeah.
still dangerous, because it was, but like mom had 5 kids.
Mhm.
And I mean, wasn't nobody gonna be sitting there babysitting no 5 kids while mom ran to the store for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It wasn't a
and
long
she,
time.
you know, and Tracy was the oldest, so like we were all there, and I mean Tracy, I mean we would all be in the car, you know,
Yeah.
and it was not like, you know, it wasn't like we were just all rolled up in the car and
Make you stay
blistering
in there.
heat. But yeah, we were left in the car.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't like then it was just like a different time. I think, you know, you had siblings that actually like watched out for one another,
Mhm.
and we were smart enough. I don't know what's wrong. I'm not, people probably gonna be mad at me. I don't know what's wrong with these kids today, but kids in the 80s had common sense.
That's what I'm saying.
And I mean, we were like, it's hot. Open the door. I'm gonna get out of the car.
They did get out the car. They didn't sit in there. They got out the car and waited on me, and then, you know,
We would get out of the car
yeah.
Yeah.
if you know, but
I was
it was
Yeah.
kids now. But sometimes I'm talking about the kids that cannot do that, like who are left in the car, who are like really
They can't help themselves.
small,
Mhm.
like they cannot get out of the car.
No,
You
they
know,
can't.
they can't open up the door and get out. The kid, like you're saying earlier, the kids who are older, open up the car door if you can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're 9, 10 years old, yeah, get up out of the car and open the door.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
but
I would be interested
it's-
to see
yeah,
how many cases of that happened in like before the turn of the century. Like
Yeah.
how many how often that actually happened back then. Because I feel like it probably, I don't know if it happens more. It may just be that we see it more. Because
Oh
you know,
no.
What do you think? What are you talking about? Like the like
Like, I'm
before
saying-
now, that how many kids died in like
yeah,
being left in cars?
yeah, like in the 70s, 80s, and like I wonder. I'd want to see like I'd be interested to see how much that happened back then compared to now.
I don't think it happened very often.
It didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
I
didn't.
think a part of it may be just the modernity. Is that a word? Modernity?
Maternity,
No, modernity, like modern.
modern times.
I'm saying like a lot of like modern cars have like safety mechanisms and child safety locks.
Oh
and
well,
stuff.
yeah, that's
and
definitely
a lot of
part of it.
and
Yeah.
cars back then didn't have that.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
know.
a part of it. Yeah, like if
So it was
even-
easier to just open up the
Open it.
car door.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like you
It
could.
was, yeah.
Yeah, because you do. Because I mean, that's great. It's a great point that you bring up, Tristan. Because when we left yesterday to go to Walmart and pick up my groceries, Johnny, I was rolling down the back window, and the child, like the lock window was on, like he could not roll down the window or up. So yeah, like all these cars have these features, so like they
Mhm.
can't open the door, they can't roll down the windows or roll up the windows. So. If those are enabled, yeah, maybe if the kid is trying to get out, they can't.
They can't
Yeah.
go out.
And the parents make sure. And I mean, so yeah, that's a great point. So that's why maybe
Those
they
cars
can't
all
get out.
locked.
That is
Yeah.
a great point.
That's
yeah.
probably that. I'm sure that contributes to
Sure,
why it
yeah.
happens more
That is-
often.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah. So maybe there are some kids that have common sense. My bad.
Yeah,
To open the door, but they can't because of
it's
the
just crazy.
the
'cause
security
those,
lock features.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because those are safety features until you're stuck in the car in
Yeah.
in
Very
90 degrees and you're
true.
a child.
Very
like,
true.
yeah.
So yeah, it is just like irresponsibility on the parents' part. I bottom line is like there's no reason you should leave your child in the car
That's
in
what
the
I'm
heat.
saying. I can't
Absolutely
see,
none.
I can't see that.
No.
In,
In any
my
weather,
wife, yeah,
really.
In any weather, no.
But especially when
no.
the environment could cause death. It's
But you know what I find so interesting though is like, and I think this goes for a lot of crimes or things that happen. Like if there's more of a, people get more upset, and I think about if there is a dog that's left in the car in the heat than a child. Honestly, like people are like, oh my gosh, a dog died in
well, yeah,
the car.
because a dog
You know?
definitely can't open the door.
You
That's
know,
all.
yeah. I mean,
I mean,
it's
they're like at least
completely helpless.
at least a human child has like fingers and hands.
Yes.
Yeah, a dog is just completely helpless.
Yeah,
But
like
y'all ain't looking at a small child. This a baby's in a carriage. Just
Yeah.
like a
Well, yeah.
1 or 2 year old.
yeah,
They
that just
don't know how to
Well, of
open
course,
doors. They
of
can't
course
do
not.
right.
anything, you
It's
know?
not helpless, just like a dog
Yeah,
is helpless.
fully
yeah.
helpless.
Yeah. And the fact that, like I said, it goes back to the parents. It
Yeah.
goes back to the mothers, the fathers.
Mhm.
It goes back to them. So like I'm saying, some people are not meant or should not
Have a
have kids.
child.
They should not have kids.
They shouldn't.
They should not have them.
No.
No. And so
That's it.
for anybody out there who ever sees a child or dog in a car in the heat or cold weather,
Call the place.
yeah, and something ain't right. Like, always tell people to listen to their gut instinct. Like, if something is not right, kind of like that spidey sense that we always get.
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather call the police on them and be like, hey, just can you
Yeah.
come check this out? It's just like
Yeah.
a wellness check.
Child in the car.
Like, this is the license plate number. This is what it is. I would rather that than to see on the news that a child died or something happened because they were left in the car.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and I was there and I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let them be mad that I call the cops. Don't leave your kid in the car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it. And ain't
then-
nobody around.
No. And then if somebody kidnapped them, oh my gosh, they'd be on the TV crying, talking about, oh my gosh, somebody kidnapped my child.
Yeah, it's horrible.
You know, it's the first thing they want to do, wanting sympathy, and then they're the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what role did they play in it? Probably a
Uh,
big role if you ain't watching your kids.
I was gonna
know?
ask you, what do you think the punishment should be for that? Because I know I've heard about a lot of the
Mhm.
cases, but I don't really know like the outcomes of a lot of
Now,
those
what are you
cases.
talking about? Like if the child dies, or if
Either one. If the child dies, or if they just,
Just get
I'd
If
say
it-
if the child,
Yeah.
passes away. I mean, should they go to?
It should be manslaughter
I
if the
think
child. It should be manslaughter if the child passes away,
Yeah.
whether that's first degree or second
I'm
degree.
gonna look that up.
Probably
actually, and
first
see.
degree manslaughter, maybe. And then, if the child does not pass away, um, I don't know. Like definitely.
The intent to kill them is spelled like that. It is.
No, I don't think it always is.
I don't
though.
think it's always intent to
You
kill
don't?
them. No. I don't think it's always intent to kill them. I think it's just they don't want to be bothered and they want to live their life and do what they want to do. And the bottom line is like, listen, if you want to go to the movies and you ain't got no babysitter because you want some free time and you have to maybe you just can't go to the movies.
No, you
know
can't.
what I'm
You
saying?
gotta take your
You
kid.
just can't go do something
No.
if you can't get a babysitter.
Stay home.
That's the sacrifice that we have as mothers, right? And as parents, we don't get to do the things when you have kids. You ain't gonna get to
Yeah.
go out like you used to go out,
Well, if they
and do the things.
they leave their
Just
kids
don't
in the
work
car
that
and they
way.
die, they should be charged with murder. Just put it right
Well,
out
they
there.
would probably give them that. They would have to prove like intent. It would probably be manslaughter, maybe. I don't
Yeah,
know
it
if
would
it
be
would be
something
first
like
degree
that.
murder.
Oh, I think it depends on the state.
On the
Yeah.
state,
So
or they
there's-
would do manslaughter maybe with special circumstances. I don't know.
So
Every
there's
state would be
there's
different.
I looked it up. There's some recent examples.
Yeah.
So this one happened in Bakersfield, California. A 1-year-old boy died, and his 2-year-old brother survived after their mother allegedly
Mhm.
left them in a hot car for 2.5 hours while she was at a cosmetic appointment
Yeah.
at a medical
Shit
spa.
like that.
The mother is facing charges of involuntary manslaughter and child
Mhm.
cruelty.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
hmm
That was
Yeah.
in California.
Yeah, they should
Yeah.
be charged.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did they get for special circumstances or just involuntary manslaughter?
It just says involuntary manslaughter and
She
child
ain't-
cruelty.
it ain't no
Child
special
cruelty.
circumstances. Y'all want to make it all sound
No.
all nicer.
No,
It's
that's
just a
special.
plain thing. She left them in the car. She didn't give a shit. She didn't care if they died, lived, whatever.
No, what I'm saying with special circumstances is if something has special circumstances, it may carry a
She
heavier.
ain't got none.
Mom, it will carry a heftier sentences. It's not special circumstances for her. It's special circumstances surrounding the facts of the case. So it's not going to be
Like what?
well, like it's talking about with child cruelty. Like that would be an example of like a special
Well,
circumstance additional to the
Oh,
charge
well,
of
yeah.
additional
Yeah.
to the charge of involuntary manslaughter. So that's what it's talking about. It's not special circumstances like, oh my gosh, maybe there's something wrong with her.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm talking about from a legal standpoint that it would be like it would add some more time to she may be looking at more time because it's not
Mhm.
just involuntary manslaughter, but she's got child cruelty. I think that would be an
Yeah,
example of a special
right.
circumstance.
That's
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
So these are the stats, the statistics around this whole thing. This is according to the National Safety Council and Kids and Car Safety.
Mm-hmm.
It says since 1990, over 1,137 children have died in hot cars nationwide, and at least another 7,500 have survived with various injuries.
Injuries, yeah.
On average, 37 children die each year from heat stroke after being left in a
Mhm.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Approximately 88% of children who die in hot cars are age 3 or younger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The majority of these deaths happen when someone forgets a child in the car.
Yeah. Same thing we're saying, been saying. It's just, I don't know. I can't.
It's
I can't
crazy when you look it up. It's just, you just
Yeah,
see so many
yes.
cases.
like
You
that.
see so many
Mhm.
cases. 5-year-old boy dies in hot
Mhm.
car. 6-month-old girl dies
Yeah,
after being left in
little
hot car.
babies.
Boy, 1 years old, dies after being left in hot car. 9-year-old girl, Texas girl, dies in hot car. Like, this is just the past, couple weeks. It's
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I tell you. Most of the kids like that now are young. They can't do nothing for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're not older children. They're babies. So I call
Yeah.
them.
So yeah, they are young. So I don't have. I mean, this may sound really cold, but I mean, how do you? I mean, I don't know how to. I'm supposed to have compassion and sympathy for people when they lose someone, but you are the cause of the reason why that child's not here anymore.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So it's really hard to have sympathy for people who basically killed their children.
Well, I ain't got no sympathy.
Even if it's an accident.
I mean, it's like, it's like, my gosh, how do you not know your child's in the car? Like, you cannot leave them, especially a baby. What's wrong with you people?
That's right.
It's like,
That's what I've been saying.
I know.
What's wrong with your head?
What's
How
wrong?
can you leave your own child in the car, and you know the child is in there in the back?
Now it's an accident if I leave my milk. I don't even leave my milk in the car. I bet you they grab their groceries and their liquor out the car.
Oh, you know they do.
And they don't forget
Oh, I
that.
left my bottle of whiskey. I left this. They can't remember that they left the child in the car.
Come on.
Die.
Mm-hmm.
No, come on.
You know?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
People.
they do that. Yeah.
Nobody leaves their milk in the car to
No,
spoil.
they don't leave their milk in there.
Come on.
No.
I mean, it's very hard to find sympathy and compassion for people who do that.
It is. I don't
Whenever, I mean, that's a human life, especially something. I mean, you gave birth to
Yeah.
that person.
Yeah.
I mean, and you nurtured that person and fed that person. And I mean, it's just, it baffles me. There's a lot of things that are going on in this world that baffle me. I don't understand it.
Understand it. Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's always definitely an interesting and
And that's horrible. You know,
Yeah.
how would you feel
Horrible
you're
topic.
smothering to death?
we got a taste of
You
it.
know, I can't. Huh?
We got a taste of what it felt like to
You
be
get
smothering.
something.
Right, we got a taste of what it feels like to smother in sweltering heat.
Oh yeah, no, smother and die.
Well, I don't want to smother and die. I'm talking about the heat itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How could you? You don't know how that child is feeling. You know, they're not.
No,
can't
I don't.
breathe. You know, this heat is taking their life out of them.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
No.
I don't want to go through that. But I know how it felt over these last few days with no
Yeah.
freaking
I
air
know-
conditioning.
I know it. So we about ready to die. and
Yeah,
stuff.
fun.
I'm
Yeah.
about ready to have a heat stroke.
I know. And here she is. Here's mom the whole time talking about, oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I was like, Mom, I'm fine. I was like, okay, whatever. Tracy's like, you better go back in there and check on Mom. I'm like, I've been checking on her. I'm like, she's always like, I'm fine.
Because
I'm
I
fine.
had both fans in there, and it wasn't too bad.
I had 2 fans on me too, and I was still sweltering. I was
Yeah,
like, I don't
but
know
that
if-
one's sitting right up there where I could feel all the air.
I could feel the air on me too, and that wouldn't do no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your room's bigger.
I don't care. I was like, I'm done with this. I had 3 fans, ceiling fan and 2 floor fans.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it still was hot. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Mm.
So,
Oh, you know what? We forgot. I forgot. We said we were going to talk about this a couple days ago.
yes.
We can talk about it just real quickly. It's kind of a fun topic, but there was a recent super viral video. You don't know about this, Grandma.
I don't.
This video recently went super viral. It was from a Coldplay concert.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
And basically what they do in a lot of, like, when you go to games like basketball games or football games or concerts, obviously they'll show people in the crowd on the screen, or they'll do like the kiss cam where they'll put
Yeah.
the camera on a couple and they'll kiss or whatever. So they were doing this at the Coldplay concert, and the camera went to this couple that was in a suite. And they, like, the man was, like, had his arms wrapped around the woman. And they were, swaying back and forth to the music. And then all of a sudden, they run away from the camera and they hide. And it's so funny when you see the first few seconds of them realizing, like,
We just got caught.
it's just pure panic on their face.
They're like, oh
And-
my gosh.
So this video went super viral.
Yes.
So the man that was in the video, I think his name is Andy Byron.
Yeah.
I think he's the CEO of this, like, big technology company, and he's married.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he was there with his side piece, who's not just a side piece, but she's the head of HR at his company
Oh,
Yeah.
that he was there with.
Yes.
And he actually, I think he just recently resigned.
He resigned, yes, and they accepted his resignation.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and now his wife of course, is going to be filing for divorce.
Yeah,
Good.
it's so funny
Um,
because the first report about her that came out was that wife of CEO changes last name on Facebook.
Yes, I know.
She changed it back to
What
her
is
maiden
like
name.
that is like the worst way to get caught cheating.
Ain't it something?
And then they got called out by Chris Martin, who is like the lead singer of Coldplay.
He was like, I don't know, they're either having an affair or they're really shy.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
He was like,
Lord.
"You're right." Ding, ding, ding on the first one. But yeah, like it was. They're like, "Oh my gosh." She's like, "Well, yeah, this is gonna be a costly divorce for me." So yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
just so crazy. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm assuming he's a millionaire.
Yeah, oh,
He's
yeah,
he's a
rich.
CEO of a
Yes.
huge like AI company.
But the lady that he's cheating with is married into like one of the wealthiest families.
I thought she was
like on-
divorced.
No, she's like married into one of the wealthiest families on the East Coast. It's crazy. In Boston,
Mm.
the Cabots. And so it's like these are just rich people just doing whatever.
Yeah. And it's so crazy
like
because
cool nuts.
she's the head of HR.
Yeah.
And she's cheating with the CEO
I know. It's,
of the company. She's supposed to be making sure nobody in the company does that
I know.
with each other.
I know.
You know?
They do.
It's like sexual harassment. She's supposed to be. It's like sexual harassment at its peak. It's
Yeah.
like, what's going on? What is wrong with these people? So yeah, so that would be like the worst way to find out that your spouse is cheating on you.
I
Well,
know.
they say, guess the hormones got it all up in the air.
That's
about it.
I guess so. That's like
You know?
nuts. I was just like, wow. But it's like, yeah, super viral video, and like it's like a big story.
A lot of people are saying that
That's-
if they just wouldn't have reacted, then they probably wouldn't have been caught. Because it's the
But-
way that they did it. As soon as the camera was on them, they just
Oh,
scurry
yeah,
away.
right.
She turns around and hides it. He ducked.
He ducked. Yeah,
He
that's
got down on his knee, crouched.
yes, he did. Oh my gosh,
Oh, yeah.
that right there is the first sign.
Yeah.
Like you're guilty of something you're not supposed to be doing, and she just like turned around like, oh my god.
And then there was a lady next to them that also works at the company. She was just there smiling, just laughing,
she's
Yeah.
just like
probably just panicking, red in the face.
She's probably like, dang,
Yeah.
like y'all just got caught,
Y'all
y'all
just
busted.
crazy.
She's
Yeah.
like, oh my lord. She's like, oh my gosh, this is gonna. She's like, this is gonna be all over the company.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, his divorce
Man,
is gonna be expensive.
I wish I could have been a fly on the wall at that following meeting.
Oh my gosh,
It must have been
that is
crazy.
so crazy.
Yeah.
Shit.
I just, yeah, and it's just, I just don't understand. I don't understand
Yeah.
people that cheat.
She
It's
gonna-
just,
she gonna get him to the bone on money.
yeah. Well, she's
gonna
wealthy. She's
drain
rich
him.
too. Yeah, she's rich too.
She
Oh,
gonna drain him.
they'll come to a really good settlement.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like I don't understand. If you're gonna cheat, I mean, if you don't want to be together with someone anymore, just get a divorce. Separate and get a divorce if you don't. But some people are like, I don't believe in divorce. Well, I mean, if it's not working, I would rather be divorced from somebody and split than to cheat. I don't
Yeah.
want to cheat on someone.
It's true.
I remember telling Johnny that like a long time ago. I was like, if I ever don't want to be with you anymore, I'm not gonna go behind your back and cheat on you. I'm like,
Mhm.
I'll just divorce you.
Yeah.
I'll just tell him you leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That just
You
be
don't
like,
want him no more. You leaving. Things ain't working out. So bye.
I know. Well, that's what I would. That's what I would say. I think that's what anybody should do if they don't want to be with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like it's not working.
Especially someone like
Yeah.
him,
Yeah.
you're a millionaire. Like,
Yeah, I know.
and you're in a public place doing this, like you're going to lose half your money at least.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He didn't think about that once,
Didn't, yeah.
obviously.
No, well, that's what happens when people think with the little head.
They didn't care. They didn't care. They didn't care.
They
I
did
don't
not care.
They didn't care about money. They,
No.
obviously they didn't care. They wasn't trying to get each
And that's-
other's money.
No,
You
but
know?
the thing is like they probably don't. They don't even. She's married too.
I swear I thought she was divorced. I thought
Is she
I heard-
divorced?
I think she is.
Is she? Are you sure? Because I thought, or maybe she was definitely married to a guy that was in Like he's like one of the oldest, wealthiest families. And I think I read that or saw it somewhere. I can't remember where.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
But either she's divorced from him or she's still married to him or something.
Did they have any kids?
I don't know. if they
Well,
had-
the man had kids with his wife. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, I mean, that's like even if the kids are older, it's still like secondhand embarrassment. Because
Yeah.
then, I mean, it's just like
Yeah.
that.
She is divorced. She got a.
Oh, she's divorced from them. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So she probably got her settlement from that family too, then from her ex-husband.
Oh wait, hold on. I looked up the wrong name.
Oh my lord!
But I think
Come on, Tristan, you're giving out the wrong information. Get it together.
I think she is divorced. Yeah, she got divorced in 2022.
Okay, but she was married to a guy that was like one of the wealthiest families. That's crazy, But I mean, even if she's divorced, I mean, so now he fixing to be divorced, and watch they don't even want to be together. Watch, because it's the thrill for a lot of people. It's not even that they want to be in a relationship with each other. It's just like we're just having fun.
Well, no, I mean they could. He did step down from the company, so it's free game now.
Yeah, I don't mean he wants her.
Yeah, sure don't.
Well, no.
Because now it just is going to be like, how could you ever trust that person?
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the wife didn't divorce him.
Well, she may not, but I don't know.
Just because of the lifestyle and.
No, but she's got money too. I mean, she's got a great job and she's going to have money from him. I think she made some kind of post or whatever. And I think by the way that her post went, she's fixing to divorce him and move on with her life. I mean, somebody cheated on me. I could not trust you. No, you broke that vow, honey. And I'm moving on. Because, I mean, you're hurt by that. I can't trust you again. And it would just never, no. Bye. I'll see you later.
And how could you make your marriage work if you did stay together?
It would be hard. It would be hard. You just couldn't. It just wouldn't work. It just would not. It just wouldn't work.
It would either.
That's a line you do not cross in a relationship.
Yeah.
Whether people are married or if they're not married, you don't cheat on each other.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Well, if they do stay together, they definitely won't be going to any Coldplay concerts.
No, my gosh.
Together.
Ain't nobody gonna be going to no Coldplay concerts. They'd be like, man, Chris Martin be calling people out. Ain't nobody going to none
It's
of
so
that.
funny too. Have you seen? I don't know if you've
Funny.
seen like the videos on TikTok and stuff from like baseball games and stuff.
Yeah.
They're doing the kiss cam and
Oh,
everybody's
yeah.
ducking out of the camera, making fun of
They're
it.
like, no.
It's really crazy how viral it went.
I know.
I thought it
know.
was an old video at first because I think it had, something like that had happened before,
No.
but it was with different.
It is. There's all kind of memes and stuff. It's just amazing. Like the
Yeah.
internet's just crazy.
Yeah.
The internet's just crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know, but I don't know. Just keep it in your pants.
Yeah, that's all I say too. Yeah, that's it.
Keep it in your pants, man.
Hear that?
Huh?
You hear that?
I hear it.
I was kidding with it.
Oh
That's
gosh.
my baby.
And on that note,
Yeah, we'll wrap it up on that sound advice. So stop.
wrap it up.
Baby.
Oh my gosh. I'm really tired. It's the heat. I think I had a mini heat stroke.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're good. We're good now. So we're good.
But thank you guys for watching episode number 61. I think it's number 61. I lose count.
I'm pretty sure.
Of the Tay and Tristan Hour. Remember to follow us on Instagram at Tay and Tristan _podcast, Spotify, and our YouTube channel. Yes.
Yeah.
And Google, is it Apple Podcasts?
Yeah. Amazon Music, iHeartRadio.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Anywhere you get anywhere you
find your
podcast.
podcast. Yeah.
We are there. Okay. And so we want to thank you all for listening to us today. Thank you guys so much. And
Thanks for
remember
tuning in.
to comment, like, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. So thank you for everybody who, thank you to all of our new subscribers on YouTube and all of our new subscribers on our Instagram page. So thanks, you guys. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in.
All right.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.